Well, that's me out in the local river again. I had such an enjoyable session a couple of days ago with a dry fly with a wee glass rod that I thought I'd just come out and have another go before it all goes pear-shaped, because the river level's really dropping fast now, and the irrigation, the farming irrigation is getting into full swing. So it can't go on much longer like this, but I'm going to give it a go anyway and see what happens. Well, I'm back out on the upper stretch just below the village where I live, and it's been a few weeks since I've been here, and by the look of things the farmer has been doing some landscaping. It looks like he's dug out this ramp here to allow them to put the irrigation pumps down by the side of the river, because he was actually irrigating this cow's field, this grass field up here a couple of days ago. I'm sure you've all heard of the famous Victorian landscaper called Capability Brown. Well, by the looks of this, it was done by his Scottish cousin, Incapability Brown. What a damn mess. I suppose though within time it'll green up, and it's made access to that stretch a bit easier. But there you go. I guess we do need tatties. It is absolutely roasting today. There's not a breath of wind. Temperatures in the low 20s. As I say, no wind. And I saw a couple of fish just nosing the surface of this long, slow stretch here just as it was coming down. But I'll just go around the corner here where there's a bit more current, have a few casts there. I'm using the same two dry fly combination I was using the other day. The highly visible elk hair caddis on the tail, and this tiny size 16 grizzly hackled affair on the dropper. And that was the fly that took pretty much all the fish the other day when I was out. It's a bit difficult to describe. It's dead quick and easy to tie, so I'll put a photograph of it up in the video so you can see and give you the pattern. It's maybe something you might want to try. Truth is, it won't be any better than any other similarly coloured small fly, but it's small, it's easy to tie, and for me that's what a fly's about. Catches fish, easy to tie. That's the two absolute essentials. My goodness me, the water is getting low here now. I can't see anything rising, but we'll nip down and have a few casts anyway. I just saw a fish rise way up at the top of the pool past that gorse bush in the fast water. And, oh my goodness. Well, at least I didn't miss it. I did hook it. Not paying attention. Mind you, when they fall off like that, there's not much you can do about it. That was the elk hair caddis that one took, the black elk hair caddis. I haven't bothered bringing a landing net with me today. It's such an encumbrance on an overgrown river like this. It catches in every bit of passing vegetation. And frankly, the fish I've been catching don't warrant carrying a net. So you can be guaranteed if I'm going to hook a decent fish, it'll be the day I don't have a landing net with me. But that's encouraging. That's a few fish I've seen rise. Saw another one just rise up there just now. And I did hook that fish, so... Oh, and just hooked and missed another one. Well, I didn't so much miss it, because I did actually feel it. I just didn't hook it. Oh, there we go. Well, at least I hooked this one, but the question is, will I get it in? It's quite a nice wee fish. and that's on the wee gnat thing. So there we go. Just an average fish for the river, and that's it, returned itself. I had a real job on hooking that fish there, despite the fact it's on a fulling mill barbless hook. But sometimes these really tiny hooks take a heck of a grip. Every time I use this wee glass rod, I love it all the more. It's just a delight to fish with on a wee burn like this. Missed that one. Well, again, I felt it. Unfortunately, what that means is it won't come back again. The fish are certainly willing to rise to the fly, even though there doesn't seem to be a big hatch on at the moment. But I just do wonder how much longer this can last. Well, that's the ranunculus beginning to come into flower. The water crowfoot, or water buttercup. It's got heaps of common names. There isn't a lot of it on this river, but there's always a big reliable patch of it there. Looks actually quite attractive. Right, we'll have a go in here. I don't normally fish this, but if I look at that, I fished straight away. And I was lucky to get that one because I really wasn't paying attention. And that's the Elchircaris. Yeah, not a bad wee fish. Away you go. Oh, my GoPro just crashed again. Actually, the other day, when I got home, I put a different SIM card in case it was something to do with that, but obviously it wasn't. But again, the thing is hot, so I'm just wondering if it's a temperature problem. Frankly, I've never found these GoPros to be particularly reliable. I just saw a decent fish rise under that grass, that vegetation that's hanging down on the other side there. There's pretty much no chance of getting a fly over it. Rose again. Maybe it's not as good as I thought it was. Caught up in the vegetation there. Even if I can cover it, I can't get a drag-free drift. Oh, actually rose it there and missed it. I think I've had my chance with that one. I don't think it was as big as I thought it was anyway, not as I thought it was to start with. Dulled down for a while there and was actually beginning to feel slightly chilly, but that's the sun out again. Oh, again, this was in inches of water. Just a wee one. The titchy wee thing. See a couple of fish rising up in this next pool. Whoa, who would have thought there would have been a fish in there? That's a way down the pool. That was in just a few inches of water. Not too bad a wee fish for end of the year. Literally inches of water. Well, I don't know if there'll be anything else in there, but I'll give it another shot. I think the lesson to be taken for this video, not that a lesson is intended, but if you want to take one, it would be don't ignore any water. No matter how unlikely it looks, have a go. Like there, for example, inches of water. This is just a small fish, but nonetheless it serves to illustrate the point. Just a couple inches of water. No, that was the elk here, caddis again. Get the flies to go where I want them. The control with this rod in the wind isn't as good as with the Sage ZXL. It just might be me not being used to it. But I don't think it does. I think that wasn't entirely unexpected. Softer rods generally don't punch into the wind very well. Right, we'll try further up. It's a female mallard doing the broken wing trick up there. She's got half a dozen ducklings behind her. Missed that one. I missed that one as well. Another one. Back you go. Well, I'm on my way back down again, so I might as well have another couple of passing casts in here. See if we can get some of the ones that I missed on the way up. Cows are obviously creatures of habit. You see this path here winds its way through this buttercup meadow, which is a kind of handy in a way because it's making it a lot easier for me. I did see a couple of cows further down below these pipes careering about earlier like they'd been spooked, and I expect they've been getting bitten by clegs. For those of you not in the know, cleg is the Scottish name for a horsefly, and it definitely sounds more evil than horsefly. Horsefly conjures up visions of faithfulness, usefulness, but cleg embodies everything vile and nasty. It's a horrible word for a horrible insect. Well, I may as well have another couple of casts in here as well, although I think I've well and truly spooked this pool on the way up. But having said that, I just saw a fish nose the surface. It's below that gorse bush there. There's I don't know what it's, a willow herb or something growing out the bank. A fish just rose directly below that, but I think there's very little chance of being able to get a fly in there. It ended up in the bushes. I've also noticed another couple of fish rising further up, quite small. Now that would have been okay if it had been 3 feet further upstream. Wind really is just whipping the flies away. It's so difficult to get an accurate placement. Oh, that was good though. Still no joy. If you've been following these videos, you'll be getting the impression, some impression of what this wee river's actually like. And most of the fish are quite small, but it is absolutely loaded with them. It's got a vast population of a small wild trout. It's not a bad wee river to have. I mean, literally 5 minutes from the front door. Go, got that one, picked that one out from right under the trees there. It's not a bad one either by the feel of it. Well, not bad for here. 10 inches, maybe 9, 10 inches. Yeah, it's putting up a good fight anyway. That's a nice fish. Maybe half pound. Yeah, that's a nice fish, probably about half a pound. Yeah, a lovely fish. That's the best fish of the day. A chance of my luck tonight to cast it in there again, so let's just forget about it. And if I do get caught up, I can quite easily wade over there, but that's the pool wreck then. I was asked why I'm posting so many videos at the moment, and basically this is when the fishing's decent. There's going to be a long time, a long period where there are no videos, or no fishing, or no nothing. So I just go out fishing. Sometimes I film the day, sometimes I don't. And if I do, I just edit it and post it. But that's been quite a few fish today. I've missed more than I've landed, or missed or lost more than I've landed, but at the end of the day, so what? The important thing is just enjoying the day and being able to video these outings and share them with like-minded people. It's just a bonus. Oh, my goodness me. There's a sloshy rise. I didn't feel him. Right, I've got maybe 1 or 2 more spots to try before I call it a day, so I'm going to move on down. I'll have a couple of casts in here, although it's getting pitifully low. Casting in here is not easy. Oh, fish straight away though. Just a wee one. And another one. And I'll re-whacker back this one. For all the size of it. Just a wee 7 or 8 inch wild brownie. Where my flies are, it's anyone's guess. Can't see a thing. Yeah, that's quite a few fish I've risen today. Considering the time of year, it's actually remarkable. It's actually in the middle of doing another video at the big loch, which is going to be spread over, oh, excuse me, going to be spread over 2 days. So I got the first day filmed. I've never had a chance to get back again. Pure and simply because the fishing here has been so good, I'd rather do this. I just know this isn't going to last. So just make the most of it while you've got it. Right, we'll try a bit further down, probably the last spot of the day. Yeah, I'll just head down here. There's another decent pool I can try. And then that'll probably be enough. Most of my fishing sessions are really only a couple hours. Change days, you know. When I was a youngster, I used to fish for 8 in the morning to 8 at night. But I've mellowed as I've got older. And a couple hours is enough for me. And that's the main reason I tend to go fishing by myself most of the time. So I've got total control over how long I stay, when I start, when I stop, what I do. And I think most of my fishing buddies are the same. They just tend to do their own thing. Most of them admittedly fish longer than I do, but everyone's different, to each his own. Oh, there's Incapability Brown's landscaping example again. The banks get a little bit dangerous here actually. All these boulders, they're strewn all up and down the bank. And then of course all these nettles and everything grow up, and you've got no idea where you're putting your feet. It's fine in the spring, you can see perfectly well, but it is actually dangerous at this time of year. That's just the farmers just dumping all the rubbish. Right, well I get down here, let's give it a go. Right, a few casts in here. Again, I'm fishing pretty much blind, I can't see what I'm doing. Got that one, I must have detected that one by sense of smell, because like the pinball was our plays by sense of smell. That's a decent fish as well. Good fight. You better will land the net for this one. Maybe 3/4 pound, that's the best fish I've had here for quite a while. Certainly for a few weeks anyway. Back you go. Absolute beautiful fish, beautiful condition. And caught by sense of smell. There's some will no doubt be looking at these fish like that, will think they're maybe 3/4 pound and think it's no great shakes, but what you've got to remember is where you're fishing and the average size of the fish, because on most of the decent Scottish lochs, for example, that would just be an average fish. But on this river, wee rivers like this, that's above average. There's a blackbird across in the bushes there, cracking up. I must have young. That fluty alarm call. It's not happy with me being here. Right, I'll take a few steps up. See if we can do this without falling in. Well, I think I'll just wind the video up there and call it a day. I've had my 2 hours. So thanks very much for watching. I'm not sure where the next video will be from. It could well be back on this river, because I'm reluctant to stop fishing it while it's actually fishing well, because I know it's not going to last. But we shall see. So wherever it is, I hope to see you in the next video. Thanks again for watching, and bye for now.